Hey everybody, before you watch the video, click subscribe. Would you please, pretty please? It would help us at Soul Boom so much. Click subscribe. Are we on antihero burnout in storytelling these days? Sometimes I watch television shows. It's like every show needs to have an antihero. Is it possible to even have heroes anymore in 2024 storytelling, do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I think everything is cyclical anyway. But when you saw Tony Soprano or Vic Mackey, Michael Chiklis's role in The Shield, those two characters played brilliantly, I thought. Really kind of let that door open that it was okay to step in, providing that everything else was written really well and justifiable. And basically the story of Walter White in Breaking Bad is that he had a skill set that allowed him to do one thing really, really well. But that was it. If he was a mathematician, let's say, in order to provide money for his family for after he died, he probably would have tried to figure out how to count cards at a casino or it was something dealing with math. Just so happens it was chemistry. So the story of Breaking Bad really is about decision making. And that's where character, a person's character is always determined when decisions are made under pressure. If I found a wallet with $200 in it, it's nothing to me. I don't mean it sounds terrible, but I don't need it.
Yeah.
And so I would go, oh, geez, this belongs to Rainn Wilson. I'll just take the 200 out and say I just found his wallet. No problem. No, I would return it.
Sure.
But if I just had an eviction notice put on my door, and I found the wallet with $200, that creates a whole new situation. And it's the latter scenario that creates more dramatic appeal because it's challenging, morally challenging. And that's what Breaking Bad and any good drama narrative
and
is
I guess in a way that was very missing from storytelling for the decades previous, because oftentimes the protagonist, it was thought by the writer, producer, director, studio that, oh no, they find the wallet with $200 on it. Our hero would return it. John Wayne would return it.
Of course he would.
Jim Rockford would return it.
Yes.
Whoever the hero is, insert your hero of choice. So in a way, it was a much needed and necessary adjustment to the storytelling process.
It is.
To have deeply flawed characters that somehow you still can identify with.
Well, for example, I think what you saw in Walter White in the beginning was that he was human, that he wanted to do things to protect his family, to have them taken care of after he's gone, and everybody's going, that's what I would do. I would want to do too. And then all of a sudden, you make those decisions, and it puts you on a pathway that the longer you stay on that pathway, the harder it is for you to get off of it. And Walter White couldn't get off of it. And then after a while, didn't want to get off it. He was allowing himself to experience the infusion of ego that he's never been able to have. And that kind of power to a man who's susceptible to that, who's never had that in his life, was seductive. And he was seduced by that power.
The Soul Boom Podcast. Subscribe now on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever else you get your stupid podcasts.